Previously on Survivor. At Vuna, Tyson, Kieran and Anesu were in the minority.
I think it's going to take some time to see where the cracks lie.
And knowing that Terizo was at the bottom of the old Zamba 6, tried to recruit her.
I wanted to talk to you and wanting to know if you're willing to work with us.
Cool.
Tyson was also in possession of the Vuna hidden immunity idol.
The idol gives me a lifeline to save myself longer in this game, and I escape from the tribe that I don't want to be a part of.
At Zamba, Paul's rudeness
What's wrong with you? Can you not think for yourself?
and disregard for the food situation rubbed some people up the wrong way.
I just watched Paul eat a whole sugarcane to himself.
At the immunity challenge, the Zamba men did not listen to the woman.
It goes down there.
And Vuna sent Carla to Immunity Island
I'm gonna go with my idol.
and returned with an elaborate lie about the Immunity Island necklace
So I gave up eating for my birthday.
and quickly became the target.
I just love it when people try and fool you. We should be writing her name. That's what I just say. This is easy.
But at Tribal Council,
I think a big part of it was a little bit of misogyny.
Paul's brash behavior was the last straw.
Tribe has spoken.
16 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Paul told Tyson about the idol.
Yeah.
Tyson found the idol.
I will always attempt to serve my self-interest in this game. So it would go against my self-interest to allow myself to be in the minority again.
Tell me something. Is there any way I could get... You can get me that note that says, congratulations, you haven't been placed yet.
What do you want it for?
So I just need to earn some trust.
Okay, well, it's in Tyson's bag, so we're gonna need to do a little bit of...
We've already searched your bags. How is that possible that you didn't find it?
When did you search the bags?
I really don't think the ex-Zamba members can be trusted. At this point, they have the numbers because Mike was voted out.
Okay, I'm out. Don't forget that note, eh?
So at this point, I don't trust them at all, trying to form some connections, but I definitely think our heads are still on the chopping block when it comes to tribal.
First things first, they searched our bags before we got to them, and they didn't find mine, which is good. Second thing, Teresa wants us to give her the parchment of her idol so she can show it to Dino so that Dino thinks she has an idol so that they can trust her and then we balance everything.
Keep the idol on you. Give me the note tonight. I'll give it to her. She's our only chance anyway. Sure. Cool.
With Terizo and Anesu, I'm definitely keeping them close because in this new tribe dynamic, I'm at the bottom of the barrel in terms of having numbers on my side. So as many votes as possible to try and sort of pull off a blind side and take one of the top players out is my next move.
Sweet dreams.
So here's the thing, right? You don't trust me, and I don't trust you. But I'm hoping that within this game, you can trust me to act in my best interest. So here's the thing. I got this from Tyson to use as leverage in order to get Dino at the very least to play with me, because I'll never get him to trust me. I'm not going home next tribal council, no matter what happens. But I want to survive beyond the next tribal council.
Terizo finally revealed that she's actually got the hidden immunity idol, which is quite a relief because it's been a suspicion. But now that it's finally out in the open, it's good to know where it is. We don't want to be victims of collateral damage to their potential votes. So would you feel comfortable with us directing or attempting to direct their votes to you?
I don't think that should ever be done in a game of Survivor.
Yeah.
I would never put my name out there.
Then we just need to figure out what it is the plan is that we need to follow through to build that trust, right? I tried to swing it as well, Terizo. If you are definitely playing that idol, then let's try and get their 3 votes on you because you're definitely using it. And she's like, no, it's never a good idea, and I get that. But that further solidifies in my mind that she doesn't want to play that.
We'll figure it out. Hopefully we don't have to go to tribal straight away.
Yes, that'll be the best.
Come on in, guys. Vuna getting your first look at the new Zamba tribe. Paul voted out at the last tribal council. Are you all ready to get to your next challenge?
Yes.
First things first, Kieran, I'll take that back.
Do you have to?
Right. There it is, tribal immunity. But for today, it is not up for grabs.
Oh, thank God. Oh.
Because regardless of what happens in today's challenge, both tribes will be going to tribal council. Which essentially means 2 people will be going home.
Sure. Nice one.
Here's how it's going to work. For today's challenge, each of you will take a position on a wooden perch, standing on one leg, balancing a pot of rice on your head. If you step or fall off or the pot of rice drops off, you're out of the challenge. Last person standing wins this challenge. Guys, want to know what you're playing for?
Yeah.
For today's challenge, you'll get to decide what you're playing for.
What?
In the form of either a reward or a visit to Immunity Island. If you opt to play for the reward, the last person standing wins a meal for each member of their tribe, which you will get to enjoy as spectators at the other tribe's tribal council.
Oh my goodness.
We're talking
Come on.
delicious boerewors rolls with all the trimmings for every member of your tribe. In addition, the person who wins this, the last person standing, will get a double portion of boerewors rolls, as well as dessert to go along with it and an ice-cold beer to wash it all down.
Yes.
If you opt to play for a visit to Immunity Island, you'll essentially be playing for guaranteed safety from the vote at Tribal Council. So we'll draw for spots, get you into position, and we'll get started. Only 2 people taking part in the red challenge, which is playing for a visit to Immunity Island. That's Anesu and Torizo. Everybody else taking part in the blue challenge, playing for reward in the form of food. Zamba, Vuna, take up your positions. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we are game on. Torizo is down and out within moments. Anesu wins the red challenge, winning a visit to Immunity Island. Everybody else still in the blue challenge, playing for food. Anela is out. Dino is out. Renier is out. Santoni is down and out of this challenge. Grab a seat in front of your perch. Carla drops, and she's out. Kian losing her balance for a second. Good recovery. Kieran is down. Kieran is out of this challenge. And Amy is out. Just like that, it's all over. Marisha is out. Chappies loses his balance and he's out. Sean is out.
Warda, you're our only hope, eh?
Warda, Tyson, Kian, and Nicole. The only 4 left in this challenge. Warda, the only person
Kian's gonna fall.
playing for Zamba. Kian drops, and she's down and out. Warda is down and out of this challenge. Vuna now winning the reward in the form of a delicious meal, boerewors rolls for every member of your tribe.
So pissed off.
We're playing for the double portion now.
Well done. Well done. That's what we were hoping for. Chappies is next.
deep concentration from both last contenders standing. Nicole catching a wobble, but she recovers nicely.
We wanted to vote out Toriso. Okay, she's gonna win. No, she doesn't have a mind. That's why she wanted to go to the Humanity Island. That's why.
Just like that.
Do you think you're gonna vote out tonight? I'm not sure. I think
There's some victory.
10 minutes into this challenge and they are still standing strong. Tyson catching a bit of a wobble. Tyson, slight wobble. He's feeling it. Tyson is out. That means Nicole wins. Tribal reward.
Good job. My foot is gonna fall off.
Anesu and Toriso, the only two facing off in the red challenge, fighting for that visit to Immunity Island. Anesu, you take it. You get to go. Grab your stuff. Off you go. Zamba, I've got nothing for you. I'll see you tomorrow night at Tribal Council, where one of you will be voted out of this game. Grab your stuff. Off you go. Vuna, thanks to Nicole, you guys get to enjoy a delicious boerewors rolls feast along with some fries as spectators at Zamba's Tribal Council after attending your own. Nicole,
Yes.
you get the double portion.
I know. I'm not that hungry, but I'm gonna force it in.
And the drink.
I don't drink beer, but if I have to do it, I'll do it.
What do you drink?
Oh, could you make it a pina colada?
I'll see if I can make that happen.
Thank you.
Well, it is a sweet victory, but don't forget, you still have to vote someone out. I'll see you tomorrow night at Tribal Council. Grab your stuff. Off you go.
Thanks, Nico.
The implication of this double tribal council is much bigger than just two people being voted off, because what it means now is you are forced to tribal now, and suddenly the social connections which you have made in this game becomes key once again. From a Survivor fan point of view, I like that, because that means the outwit part, you just can't get around it. You have to have that social connections.
Okay, welcome to Immunity Island. Although Immunity Island can be a great advantage in this game, it can also be a curse. Stay and play, this feels right. So I'm crossing every finger and every toe that the Survivor Guards are in my favor today and all goes well. Stay and play, Immunity Island challenge rules. You will have to memorize a series of objects. Once you have memorized the objects, you will close the cover and copy the sequence of objects. If you copy the sequence correctly before the sand runs out, you will receive the Tribal Council pass. This advantage allows you to leave Tribal Council before the votes are cast. You cannot vote, but can also not be voted out. If the sand runs out before you've copied the sequence correctly, you will lose the challenge and receive a vote with your name in the voting urn for the next Tribal Council you may vote at. Now that you know the stakes, will you stay and play or give up and go? This is a huge gamble for me, but my gut is telling me it's the right thing to do, so I decide to trust the Survivor Guards, trust my instinct, and I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping it's gonna pay off. It's a memory challenge. Mid-school, I have had 6 years of training in memorizing things on the road, so I am ready. If there was ever a challenge for me to win, it's this one.
There was a baobab tree with people gathered weaving baskets, putting shells on their hair. Bigger basket, I think, on their tea.
Pretty sure this is right. Seagull. victory. Thing, 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 thing. That's the Yogi way. Thank God I made the choice that I did. I have got this beautiful Immunity Island necklace. I am safe with this next tribal. Oh, tribal council pass. The even bigger score for me today is this unexpected tribal council pass. This power allows you to choose one person to leave tribal council and head straight back to camp. Oh, that's huge. Not only that, but this advantage can be played until there are 7 players in the game. I'm so glad I stayed. This tribal council pass is my golden ticket to go super far in this game, beyond merge if I play it right.
The whole tribe is disappointed because we are so tired of going to tribal council.
Have you guys even thought about a vote? No.
I mean, there's an obvious option.
Yeah. I don't know what you're thinking about. What are you thinking, Chappies? Huh?
So the obvious, easy option is to vote out Chappies.
I'm not worried about taking Chappies to merge because everyone doesn't like it. But then what's the next option? The one I think you're thinking of.
I was thinking of Chappies.
Oh, were you? Who were you thinking of?
Are you thinking of Santi?
I get worried sometimes by the double agent. It worries me.
Wanda, Sean, Amy, and I, we're definitely voting together tonight. I'm not sure if it's a core 4 alliance yet. I still wonder about her flipping back to the 2 girls and Vuna. But let's see. I definitely think we've got a good bond for this evening's vote. Where's Amy?
I think let's chat quickly, but I said, what are you guys thinking? And then they said, well, what are you thinking? I said, well, there's an obvious choice. I said, Chappies. I don't mean it. And they said, and then Carla said, no, I thought you were talking about someone else. I said, who? And then I said, Santoni. And she said, yeah, well, it's the obvious choice. But you don't have to worry because we're going for
And you
Carla.
don't have to. Carla is next, and she lied yesterday about her flippant choices on Immunity Island and long stories. And if you can lie with a straight face and fool me, I don't, yeah. And Warda does the cooking. So no one wants to vote Warda off first. They just want an extra night of cooking.
I don't trust Santini. I don't like the whole double agent.
Her time is coming to an end here. Yeah. The expiry date is coming. Because, I mean, she's literally just been around to give a vote.
I just don't trust her. I trust Amy more than I trust her.
Me as well. Because Amy will vote with us.
They threw her name out.
And Wada?
Guys, we've all
Carla's
been...
the big worry. You know the Carla's the big worry.
Yeah.
Are you going to vote?
I will vote wherever we have to. Right? Remember, I want to be strong as a unit going into merge because that is what's going to get us to the end.
I feel a bit like the world's biggest traitor because literally getting off all the old Vuna people. But they weren't nice to me in the beginning. They underestimated me. So be careful who you underestimate. So I can see the way forward with them and even Chappies because I've always had a soft spot for him.
So we also need water. Right. Do you need a hand? That's good.
I don't need... Oh, well, I'm good.
I'm good.
My thoughts around having to go to tribal council without an issue and I don't have a vote. We're like, oh my heck, here we go again with the shuffling. I need to put on my big girl panties and come up with something really solid to deflect attention from myself.
Like I said this morning to you, I would really like Teresa blindsided, and now it's the
perfect
opportunity.
What if she does have an eye?
No, she doesn't have an eye.
I would still like the 6 of us to stick together, honestly.
Yeah.
We have heard Teresa's name come up so many times. And luckily she does have an idol, which she shared with me confidentially. So the vote needs to go somewhere outside the 6 at this point in time. I'm just not sure how to convince the others who to go to.
What I'm hearing then is we're putting the votes on Teresa. We're actually 100% sure she doesn't have an idol, but just in case, we're going to put one vote on Tyson, just in case
What
she
if
does play something.
Okay.
And if there's then a revote, then we just throw all the votes on Tyson.
I would not be happy with a Teresa vote at this point in time. But should push comes to shove, I find peace in it that she does have an idol. So should she play an idol and take a couple of votes on her, at least she will still be here.
Since Anesu has left the camp, I've sort of been isolated. People feel the need to have these conversations. And in all these conversations, I'm excluded from every single one.
What's your gut feel?
I think we split it 3-3 on the 2 boys.
I'm happy with that.
Are you though?
I don't know what to think.
We definitely want her gone though.
You definitely want?
Teresa gone.
But if she got an idol, one of us could go home instead.
Yeah.
That doesn't help.
But how will we know if she has an idol?
Only a trial.
Oh, God.
The only place we'll know. Obviously, myself and Renier are privy to an idol that Teresa has, so all these conversations about splitting votes on Teresa make me very, very nervous because I know those will get nullified. So I'm trying to figure out what do we do with the votes that do count without breaking trust on Teresa's side. So very, very tricky to navigate those conversations with a lot of different people who have their own agendas.
How do we know Teresa has an idol?
I have a strong feeling she does. A very strong feeling.
Sort of like the dynamics within the whole tribe. Was she with you guys? Was she against you? Or she was just...
She wasn't against, she was definitely voting against me. I went to Kieran and Tyson and said, hey, so what's the plan and who's the person and all that. And then somehow Teresa's name came out. It's my big whoopsie. Like, you know, that's how Tyson knew that we were planning to vote for Teresa.
Tyson and I had a chat and he said, Kian told them that they must vote for me.
I don't say anything.
So my natural inclination was to go to Dino because he's been running around like a headless chicken because he's so afraid to be the collateral damage to an idol play that he's literally trying to play everyone. So the girls are gonna vote for me.
Basically, yeah. I don't know how to get votes off you other than you telling everyone that you have an idol girl. I can't do that. Like, you don't want me to do that, so...
Going rogue doesn't benefit me.
No,
but
What's up?
Where, if Tyson has an idol, what happens?
Kieran.
Tyson says that the girls will put my name on.
Your name? Tyson said that. Oh, that's not true. I think he's scrambling.
You see, I am now not sure.
Well, that's fair. I mean, go with your gut, but I'm telling you that's not the case.
I hope so.
It's genuinely not the case.
Nicole, with the straightest face on earth, goes, Teresa, I'm not lying to you. It's not you. Really? My God, no, you're throwing Teresa under the bus. Tyson has allegedly told Teresa that her name's out there.
Apparently, Kian told Tyson that Teresa's name.
That was a stupid move. When did this all go down?
Now in the last 10 minutes. We can just keep going with the plan. I mean, if that's going to throw her off, then she'll play her idol, so be it.
I'm just worried about being collateral damage, and it might not be me as collateral damage, it could be anybody.
Teresa decided to take a lot of things into her own hands, and she's not doing herself any favors because she's breaking trust wherever she goes. Which makes me just wonder a little bit if she really has the idol. Because if you do have an idol, you have power to send someone home. But it looks like she either doesn't want to play it or she cannot play it. I've not figured that out yet.
It's tense around here.
You want to tell them because we had a feeling that you would tell them. And that's exactly what happened. They were never going to.
ukuthi uthe uba igama lami maliphume phandle.
Suddenly, Teresa and Tyson are busy talking, and that's when I thought, oh my, what have I done?
Kamna ndifuna ubona nditshilo bandive ngawe bakutsho yena ndifuna ubava bazawuthini because bathi ngoku hayi
Yabona kodwa shimanje lento ifaka mina enkingeni leyo nto. With Teresa at the moment, I thought we were good until she showed me that she's a liability to me. Like, I'm trying to give you a hint, and you going up and blowing my cover because she threw my name out there when she had no reason to. I want to take her out of the game.
I think Teresa and Tyson have got something up their sleeves.
No, they're talking a lot. Last night, Teresa came to me with a piece of paper that I was not allowed to read, and she told me that her game is safe. We won't be able to vote her out. She's the cat with 9 lives. She told me last night she's going to play a idol. No. Piece of paper. Whatever you
Show you something.
Yeah, she showed it to me.
What was it?
It's a long... idol? No, it's not an idol. It's a piece of paper. She only showed me the bottom part. Said she's definitely playing it because we can't be trusted, and she'd rather want to be in the game a bit longer.
Why show you one line? To sow seeds of doubt, because as long as there's speculation and others are doubting, they're less likely to make the right play. So
Speculation.
it's a really good play on her part, because now exactly what she wants to happen. She's probably got that idol. She'll probably play that idol.
Let's hope he doesn't have an idol. You don't think so?
No.
I don't think he has an idol.
There's so many discussions around who has an idol, who doesn't have an idol. Now, for a fact, I know that Tyson has an idol. I'm almost certain that Teresa doesn't. In my mind, Teresa is playing a big game. It's almost like what you do to frighten a bear. You act big and scary yourself.
I'm still in the camp that believes Teresa has an idol, and that's why if we were going to go to this vote, I don't want to put my vote on her because I feel like it's a waste of my vote.
Right, and then we just need to figure out who's writing whose name down tonight.
3 girls write Teresa, the 3 boys
Right.
Tyson.
Easy.
The less complicated tribal is tonight.
Yeah, it would be nice not to have any blindsides tonight.
I hope so. I really do.
We're not going to overcomplicate things. We're not going to be blindsiding and overthinking this one. And we're just going to vote our chappies.
4 votes on chappies.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
Please.
Yes, it's going to be easy.
Ek wil nie vandag stres.
Carla and Wada believe it's chappies tonight. Unfortunately, it's Carla. They all think we're voting chappies, right? So you can even play along and say, listen, you've spoken to me. You're happy with the chappies vote. They'll be even more static. They'll be even more calm. We're getting ready for a blind side. I think it's going to be a good one because no one sees it coming.
We all still know what the plan is for tonight, and who do they think it is?
Because that's who they want. I hope Carla and Wada don't suspect anything. Otherwise, it's all tits up. It's not good for me.
It's like poker.
Yeah, I love this game.
We just gotta chill.
Yeah. Cool. And this is the moment where you gotta hand like your life in people's hands, you know? All right, so maybe let's you scatter. Yeah.
Shame, broer.
Obviously, it's very risky.
It's hard also to watch him talk to the other people.
Yeah.
They are playing the old Vuna tribe as if I am going. So the risky part is my name is going to be written down at tribal council by at least 2 people. Even more riskier part is if any 2 of the Zamba members flip on me, I'm going to be sleeping in a hotel bed.
I'm feeling nervous about Tribal Council tonight. I think it's either me or Chappie. If Chappie plays an idol, I'm done for. If he doesn't, then he's going home. Okay, so is he going to split any votes tonight or not? Or is it just me?
No, it's only him and maybe Smash, but we've got 5.
Okay. Sean is my shield in this game, and he is my protector. He's got my name off the block twice, and he's also a strategic player, so I'm happy.
Regardless of whatever the tribe decides today, my vote is genuinely going to Teresa because I was pissed off at how she handled yesterday's situation.
I said this to Dino, and I'll say it to everybody else who asked me about Teresa, that I feel like a lot of people in this game are underestimating her.
What are they planning?
The same thing we always thought.
Split the votes.
Split the votes.
In my plan to get rid of Teresa, Kieran is in on it. Kieran is in on all my plans because he's my number 1. Okay, I'd say he's my number 2 because I'm my own number 1 in this game. You can't really trust anybody enough.
Every single person has asked me, do I think Tyson has an idol? My answer has been this. I don't know. You guys see Tyson around camp. Tyson doesn't say much. It's gotten to a point now where more people think Teresa has an idol than you have an idol.
Yeah, because she showed Dino the paper.
Tyson was absolutely fuming that Teresa went and, I guess, let the cat out the bag that they were sharing information. So he's more than happy for Teresa to be the person going home tonight. Perfect. Maybe as a way to show trust. I don't know if you want to tell Rainier. Maybe that would help if you're feeling nervous.
Because now we're thinking about our own game.
Yeah. We're not thinking about Teresa. So it may be worth telling him, listen, Rainier, I'm telling you because I like you. I do have the idol. I'm playing it today.
Regardless of what happens.
Regardless of what happens.
I've kept the idol under wraps for so long, especially from these new Zamba guys, because I couldn't figure out who to trust. I know for a fact I can't trust any of them, but the fact that I've connected with Rainier on a personal level, I felt like he's the one person I could potentially go to in order to gain his trust. So I feel like the person who's going to take my game further in this new tribe is definitely Rainier. Him and Kieran together could potentially win this whole thing for me. As my vote of confidence or show of trust in you, I will tell you that because I was feeling how I was feeling, I went around digging in the island, I did find an idol.
Well, freaking done.
So this is the idol, and I have it. So however the game goes today, I'm playing it because I never want to be the guy who goes home holding an idol.
But I'm not going to tell anyone yet. But like,
No,
I will be just as surprised as they are when you play it. And that is how I want to consolidate your trust as well. Well, I appreciate your trust in me, but I don't expect you to blindly trust me. I want to prove to you, and therefore I will not tell anyone.
I needed at least one person I could talk to because I don't want to keep everything to myself.
Yes, I understand.
Yeah, so
and I will
that's
be
why-
that person for you any day, and whatever you say with me goes to the grave.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're more than welcome.
So again, someone approaches me with a vital piece of information completely out of the blue and out of their own. This time being Tyson. I'm the only one with a view of the entire puzzle, who knows exactly what's going on in each camp, which puts me in a very good place, but I am still so committed to being quiet and drawn back as much as I can and not spilling the beans because I want to keep Tyson's trust. I do not want to just throw the information he gave me out as if it is cheap.
I honestly don't believe that Teresa has an idol. She's lying. Tyson told me, right? So when I went to walk with Tyson is very upset because she threw him under the bus. The original Vuna members definitely wanted to find some cracks, and we thought we had found one in Teresa. Turns out yesterday that it seems she's playing more of an individual game, and maybe I'll tell Rainier.
Yes, Rainier.
And so we've gone from wanting to protect Teresa to potentially thinking it would be better to just blindside her completely and build trust with the original Zamba members. I want to play with you guys. I know you guys want to play with me. All I'm asking is this. Put 4 votes on Tyson, right? If he has an idol, he's safe, it goes to the next 2. Put 2 votes on Teresa. Put 2 votes on you. I'll vote for Teresa and we can get Tyson to vote for Teresa.
So our votes stay the same?
Your votes stay exactly the same.
just they're gonna vote for
If Teresa has an idol, which she says she does, and she says she's playing, she's safe, and I go home. Let's say Teresa doesn't have an idol. Then you know Teresa's lied to you. You know I've played open cards with you, and I'll put my trust in you guys to make up your mind.
I like that plan.
And if this outcome comes out, you know that I wasn't lying to you, and I've been playing honestly. I've been playing honestly with you guys from the get-go.
We've got nothing to lose, Renee.
I think if the hard lines in the sand is drawn with this plan to show who can trust who, I'm very happy to work with the survivor of the trust test.
Because if she really trusted us this morning, she would have said, yeah, read my piece of paper. No, wait until tonight. She wants us to be in suspense.
Survivor's all about risk and reward. This is a great play for me to go much further with the original Zamba members. Why? Because someone who is willing to put their neck on the chopping block above and beyond anyone else, I think really shows their loyalty and their willingness to do what they have to better the tribe. I think it will really cement myself within the 6, or rather within the 5, because hopefully Teresa goes home.
So tonight, we're going to play our cards right and confront her at Tribal. We want to see this document, and if it's not idle, we'll vote her out.
It's done now, and no matter what happens tonight at Tribal Council, my cover will be blown for good. Like, there's no coming back from what I'm about to do if I manage to do it successfully. So my name will probably come up thereafter all the time.
Place your torches, grab a seat. We'll now bring in Anesu, returning from Immunity Island. Marisha, new people, new tribe, different personalities, everyone's squeezed together into this intimate situation. It's impossible not to rile one another up at some point, right?
Yes, and I can get riled up, but my heart is beating at a speed, and I want to say things, and I want to have things put out there, and that's why we're here tonight. Teresa will show us a little pamphlet later on to give us an indication why we should trust her and play the game with her. Because she said she's the cat with 9 lives. But in my books, a cat only has 1 life. Unfortunately, that's the cats I know.
Teresa, you care to elaborate?
Nico, I think I've communicated all I need to communicate.
Now, you said you'll show it tonight to us. She said we have to have trust.
Did I not show it to you yesterday?
No, I wasn't allowed to look at it. You said that's the part you can see, and then you stuck it away again. So I have nothing to go on.
Dino, did I show you that piece of paper?
I saw a piece of paper, yeah.
Yeah, we saw a piece of paper.
Okay, Renier, did you get a good read of it?
No, I didn't read it, but I saw it.
So if you choose not to trust me, that's fine. We can go right ahead.
Oh, so no one's going to see the little piece of paper or what's it written on?
I'm not going to show anything. I believe that I've said and done what I need to. If the rest of my alliance doesn't deem me fit, then they can take the gamble. That's on them.
Well, the usual thing in this game is if you want something from someone and they don't give it to you, then you move away. So the fact that you're hanging there means that do you need her to be part of?
No, they don't need
No,
me.
we don't,
And
but
they
I
will
don't...
dictate this vote.
Who's they?
The alliance that I thought I was in. It's no secret that in Zamba 1.0, I've always been at the bottom. Up until, I suppose, a couple of days ago, I thought we had mended that, but clearly that's not the case. And I'm willing to go for the vote, Nico.
So you still have a bit of fight left in you?
I think that's the nature of who I am. I never go down without a swing. I'm not going to let it be easy to get rid of me.
Anesu, so you went to Immunity Island. That means you have the Immunity Island necklace, which gives you safety from the vote tonight. It also costs you your vote tonight. Do you think that impacts the rest of the tribe tonight?
I definitely think it does. This was one of the choices that I had to make. I had to weigh up whether me having a vote was more important than saving myself. And at the end of the day, that's the choice that I made. But I do feel like my vote could have made a difference. And it'll be interesting to see retrospectively what difference that could have been.
Nicole.
Nico.
What's happening?
So much is happening right now. I think when it comes to tribal and people start trying to get out of holes, and it's difficult for us to make a decision with the information we've been given by Teresa, that she has an idol and she's a cat of 9 lives. So it's a lot of different things that are thrown into the pot, and we just kind of need to decide what to make of it.
If the fact that they might have idols puts you in a place of confusion, does that mean that they were targets tonight?
Yes.
And that suddenly means that someone else needs to be the target.
I think we did plan for that, so...
And so one has to have those contingency plans in place all the time because anything can happen right up until the last moment.
Exactly.
Teresa, it's not over until
love
that
this
torch
game.
is snuffed, right?
I love this game, Nico, because despite what may be said, not be said, suspected or not be suspected, the question at heart is whether or not anyone is prepared to be collateral damage over what may or may not happen.
Dino, are you running around trying to find out what's happening?
Yeah, there's all this talk of like all these idols all over the show and collateral damage, and then you just wonder who could be the collateral damage.
Nicole says she had a contingency plan in place. You didn't?
There was a contingency?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No, there's, you know what, I'll just spill the beans. I'm the contingency plan tonight. I've told the tribe, if Teresa has an idol and if Tyson has an idol, put 2 votes on me and I'll go home. And that's me showing loyalty and trust with the tribe. So I'm very confused as to all the scrambling that's happening.
So you offered to go home?
Yes, because I'm calling bluffs. I don't think Tyson or Teresa has an idol. And I think coming out of this vote, I think it will be very telling for who is telling the truth and who is lying.
Oh, with that, it is time to vote. Anesu, you have the Immunity Island necklace, which means you are safe from the vote tonight. No votes can be cast against your name. It also means you don't get to vote. Everybody else, fair game. Kian, you're up first.
I went out singing. That's all I could do.
I'll get the votes. If anyone's in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. If anyone's in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Tyson?
Playoffs. Nico, I am the baby of the season, and I still like to keep it that way. So, I think this is yours. Hopefully, it ensures my safety in the game.
That is indeed a hidden immunity idol. That means any votes cast for Tyson
Well played.
will not count. Once the votes are read, decision is final. The person voted out must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Tyson does not count. Tyson does not count. Tyson does not count. Tyson does not count.
Psych.
Chorizo. That's one vote, Chorizo. Kieran. One vote, Chorizo, one vote, Kieran. No vote. Fifth person voted out of Survivor SA Immunity Island. Chorizo. Chorizo, need to bring me a torch.
Thank you, guys. It's been a pleasure playing with you.
Chorizo, tribe has spoken. Off you go.
Thanks, Nico. Bye, guys.
Bye.
And just like that, another person's journey in this game is over. But we are far from done. So now you are all going to move over to there, where you'll get to be spectators in Zamba's tribal council while you enjoy that delicious meal. Compliments of Nicole. You grab your bags, leave your torches, and move on over.
Thanks, Nico.
Thank you, Nico.
Thank you, Nico.
Gezondheidszaak is er niet zo.
Nicole, best you finish every
single
morsel.
one of that. We're gonna watch you.
Well, Vuna's just had their tribal council. Chorizo was voted out.
Thought as much.
Vuna,
Nico.
what are you guys waiting for?
Ladies, get stuck into yourself.
Okay.
Guys, take for you. Take yourself a chippy.
So can we get started while they carry on? Just want to get through this, done and
You
dusted.
can visit the second time.
All right, so here we are at Tribal Council. We've been here a few times before, so you guys are used to where you're sitting right now.
Yes.
But it's a little different tonight, isn't it? We have an audience. How does that affect how you're feeling right now?
Preparing for merge, because that's the jury right there. They better practice it, it's fine.
Cheers.
Santini, is that something you've considered? Are you looking at the food?
No, sorry. I saw they put some of them there and they're not finishing it, so it's kind of bugging me.
Are they allowed to share, Nico?
Let me think.
As you can see, they've been eating way too much.
Yeah, there's even left up.
Their mind's not focused on the game. And at the moment, it's still two tribes against each other. So for me, this is my tribe. That is the enemy.
Chappies.
Yes, Nico.
Obviously a disadvantage having people witness what's a very sensitive moment for any tribe, sitting at tribal council. But there's a flip side too, right? It's also an opportunity to communicate with former relationships, if there are miscommunications, misconceptions.
Absolutely, and it's an opportunity for the new members to actually get to know you and see that you're not such a that you give kind of, you know, that they thought you are. You know, so it might be good to kind of have people here.
But Wada, let's be honest about this. We've got former tribe members there. We've got former relationships there. Are we to believe that those are all cancelled now? Is that what we're looking at? Is one solid tribe here and one solid tribe there and nothing going on?
I think it depends on the individual. It depends on how you've bonded with the people in your previous tribe versus who you are with right now. So I think the answer to your question will be different for every single person here.
So you think some of those relationships may have grown stale?
Some may not. We don't know.
Sean?
Well, if there was some form of relationship with the previous 6 Zamba members, I don't think they would have taken the machete or at least brought us a dodgy machete because we cannot chop firewood, we cannot fix the shelter, we cannot fix the roof, so we're living a miserable life. And for me, that does not form tribal unity. That just is a big, and says it all.
All right, Anela, How are you going to base your vote tonight? What are you taking into consideration?
Tonight, I'm personally basing this vote on someone who has the potential to really take this game out. So I think it just kind of evens the game and the scales a bit by voting this person out tonight.
Amy, are you voting?
Exactly the same way. I think the person that I'm voting for tonight, I have so much respect for as a player, and that's exactly why I'm choosing to vote for them. I think I'm now starting to think about the long game.
Chappies, that's all fair and well, but someone's walking away tonight.
Yeah, Nico.
With their dreams crushed.
Yeah.
This adventure comes to an end for one person tonight.
Unfortunately, it has to for the tribe to move forward. And, you know, I really hope my vote counts tonight, you know, because obviously all the dots kind of point arrows to myself as well.
Carla.
I'm voting for someone who wants me out. Simple as that.
Self-defense?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's either, yeah, it's defense. Yeah, 100% straight self-defense.
So you're privy to that vote? You know someone's gunning for you?
I'm really scared, Nico. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to stick to my gut and see how far it gets me. That might be stupid, but it's all I've got right now.
Well, with that, it is time to vote. Santoni, you're up first. I'll get the votes. If anyone's in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do that. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out must leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Carla. Chappies, 1 vote Carla, 1 vote Chappies. Carla, 2 votes Carla, 1 vote Chappies. Chappies, 2 votes Chappies, 2 votes Carla. Carla, that's 3 votes Carla, 2 votes Chappies. 6th person voted out of Survivor SA Immunity Island. Carla. Carla, that's 4, that's enough. You need to bring me a torch. Carla, tribe has spoken. And just like that, 14 of you are left. But don't forget, only 1 of you can be the ultimate survivor. Grab your stuff, everybody. Off you go.